Welcome, Zoe Routh, and tell us how you're feeling about the publication of, is this your fifth book?
It is my fifth book and my first novel, and I'm thrilled about both of those things. He helped me fall in love with language all over again. And I started wondering, I wonder if fiction might be another avenue to really hook readers and to get them to think in a deeper way about these leadership challenges. And that sort of was the birth of the idea. And then I got on with writing people stuff. And so this one taking almost a year and a half was like, oh my goodness, I just want to get this thing out into the world. A work of nonfiction progresses an idea, and a work of fiction progresses a life. The setting in the Olympus Project is about climate-ravaged world where sea rises have come up and humanity is getting compressed onto smaller and smaller pieces of land. Will we reach utopia, or will it be a little bit flawed, and how do we navigate those flaws? So some big questions to ponder, as well as to be entertained by.
Do you feel you're at sort of, 5 minutes to midnight in this story, or?
The floods and the fires that we've had through Australia, I'm like, oh no, my book feels a little bit prescient in that way. And I don't know if that was somewhat satisfying and somewhat disturbing at the same time.
It's quite a skill to carry people, with the waxing and waning of the emotion in the story to keep them entertained.
And the sequel is just bursting in my head right now. They're just saying, hurry up and write us. So all the characters and all their scenes are kind of just sitting there in my imagination waiting to get out.
Pick me.
In this near future, I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I changed it from Interstellar Commission to the Lunar Commission, because the book was talking about building communities on the moon. And he's like, much better. So there's things like that. Like you have to kind of work within some specific world constraints, even though they are imagined. Right. And then there was Dave, who's a bit of a larrikin, and he was really fun to write as well.
Hey. Oh, wow.
Your namesake. And there's this one particular scene where she strides down a pathway and into the office block. And it's just this scene that's been rewriting itself in my head for years. So I wrote that scene before I wrote the novel. And I actually don't think that scene made it into the book, funnily enough. It's on the cutting floor. And yet, so she has stayed with me in terms of who is this confident, vivacious, charismatic, and man killer woman.